Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I might go off script and acknowledge my brother Cam. What a terrific job. Round of applause. It is my privilege tonight to announce the inaugural winner of the David Grant Creative Project. Should there be anyone in this room not aware of the legend of David Grant, this was a man who set the creative benchmark for all of us. A restless, quick-witted, incisive and ruthlessly funny trailblazer with a global reputation for creating the very best. Stylish, crazy, daring, beautiful productions and always on the edge of innovation. This is also a man who on national television, when asked to comment on a restaurant where he had recently dined, quipped, "It had all the charm and sense of welcoming of the waiting room at the Villawood Detention Centre." DG ignored every rule and regulation and, if needed, had them rewritten. He disdained authority, avoided the everyday throughout his career and created moments of great magic, style, fun, glamour, and for the record, his clients absolutely adored him. On a slightly different note, his use of the four-letter word is legendary, as was his disgraceful inability to drive a motorcar. But he gave back to this business constantly, always had time to speak at events, industry events, obscure or otherwise, and to the many random people who rang him for advice on a daily basis. Friends, competitors, anyone who was interested in the business got time from DG. He was irrepressible, irreplaceable, and at times lovingly irresponsible. David Grant died in November 2015, way too early and with so much more to give. He was my dear friend, and like many in this room, I still miss him. However, tonight we have the opportunity not only recognise David Grant's extraordinary career, but to look to the future, as Ignatius so properly said earlier on. In a way, the David Grant Creative Project is intended to reflect on David's great passion for innovation and his concern for the future of this wonderful business. Tonight, we honour one outstanding individual's creative capacity and recognise their potential to become a future leader of this business. In its first year, this award is indebted to a small group of men and women who have committed and driven the idea from concept to reality. I'd like to acknowledge in particular Rob Harris and Johnny Allen from the Australian Centre for Event Management at UTS, the Managing Director of these awards, Ian Steigrad, and of course David's beloved wife, Katarina. I would not be forgiven if I also did not mention Jeremy Garling, Yvonne Manadis, Michael Hassett from TDC, and Tony Davies from Chameleon, who did ask for a very special mention tonight because Chris Murphy has taken over his role. Most of you won't get that remark. All of us in this little group have found a way to help perpetuate the legend that was David Grant. Personally, and this is important to me, I expect the winner tonight to grasp a little of the responsibilities that they inherit in winning this award. It has often been said that this business is not for the faint-hearted, and if ever there was a fearless human being, it was our David Grant. He would be flattered and at the same time horrified to see the fuss being made tonight, but just as he deserves these words, so too does our winner deserve the accolade and the $10,000 fellowship prize. We all hope that the same resonating, anti-establishment, inspiring energy and commitment that David brought to every one of his projects will be transferred onto each winner over the years to come, and in most particularly in this initial presentation. Remember, whether you're an event producer, a production manager, you're in AV, you're in lighting, you're in set design, anyone under 30, it could be you on this stage next year. Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to announce that the winner of the 2017 inaugural David Grant Creative Project and the recipient of a $10,000 fellowship to pursue professional development opportunities around the globe goes to Precinct's Samantha Khan.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so honoured to have been selected as the inaugural recipient of the fellowship. I have no doubt that the fellowship will be invaluable to my development as an innovative event producer, enabling me to take part in a 6-week online course on insights for innovation, attend the C2 conference in Montreal, Canada, and be involved in and attend Sydney Festival. When applying for the fellowship, I spoke to a number of people who knew David really well, and I'm so inspired by the incredible person and producer that he was. Knowing this journey will be in his honour makes it all the more meaningful. I'd like to express my deepest thanks to everyone involved in the project, especially Katarina Grant and the Australian Event Awards. Thank you. I'd also like to thank my colleagues at Precinct, particularly Paul Kenny, Nat King and Jonathan Atkin for all their encouragement and support. Thanks again.